What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. All right, Spirit Island by Eric Roos. Release. Quick play, new game, how to play, options, and card library on feedback. And achievements. And credits. All right, let's find out how to play. You are a powerful spirit in the natural world, existing on an isolated island. Invaders from beyond the known sea have recently begun their colonization of your island, killing the native islanders, a people called the Dahan, and upsetting the natural balance. The spirits of the island must grow in power and throw back the invaders before the island is blighted beyond hope and recovery. Playing a spirit taking on the invaders. Yeah, come on, colonists. Welcome to Spirit Island. I'm Ray, and I'm helping you learn how to play. Isn't that nice? You can see your island behind me. Let's take a closer look. All right. The board is divided into 8 lands with exactly 2 of each terrain. The ocean space on the left is not a land and is not in play. Okay, that's the ocean there that's blinking. Gotcha. Okay. Lands next to the ocean are coastal, and the others are inland. The other edges of the board are not the ocean and are inaccessible. There are 2 green jungles. One is coastal, and the other is inland. Okay, you can see that. Jungles. There are 2 gray mountains. One is coastal, and one is inland. There are 2 sands. One is coastal, and guess what? One is inland. There are 2 light blue wetlands inland. And you just adjust your view of the island by trying to zoom and pinch. Whoa. Ooh, whoa. Maybe a happy medium in there. Happy medium. Okay, that's not bad. So that's the island board. Next, let's look at the pieces. The Dahan are the natives, the semi-nomadic human inhabitants. They came to Spirit Island long ago and have worked out a coexistence with the spirits. Nice. It's like a little rock, like a little beach stone or something. The board starts with 6 Dahan pieces. This is not normally any population growth. There's not normally any population growth in the game's time span, but as you will see, it is possible. Some blight is normal in nature, but humans tend to harm the land much faster than it can recover. If the invaders cause too much blight, you will lose the game. The invaders have begun to colonize your island. The colonization and taming of the island has upset the natural balance. Of course it has. On the right, in the mountain, there is a town. The pieces represent homesteads and small frontier settlements. Right there with the red circle. Well, that's bigger. On the left is the sands, and there is a city. Cities are larger and more pernicous. I know that word. What can I say? A type of invaders here. The invaders are persistent. They explore the island, build settlements, and ravage the land with their activities, causing blight and harm to the Dahan. Let's see what happens if the invaders are left unchecked. Oh, no, I don't like that. Their first step is to explore a random terrain, in this case, a mountain. An explorer is added to any mountain land with a source of invaders. The ocean is always a source of invaders, and so is any town or city. Of course, that's where they're coming from. The coastal mountains got an explorer, and so did the inland mountains, since it has a town. All right. After exploring the terrain, on the next turn the invaders will build there, adding new towns and cities. Oh, there they go! Look at that. If there are more towns and cities in a land, they will build a city. Otherwise, they will build a town. Alright, so in the coastal mountains, they built a town. In the inland mountains, they built a city. But the invaders aren't finished yet. On the same turn, they will explore in another random location. No, don't go over there. Don't go to my jungles. I like my jungles. The invaders explore in the jungles. Both jungles have sources of invaders, so each of them got a new explorer. Mountains are in danger. The next turn, the invaders will ravage those lands, and don't forget, they will build in the jungles and explore anew. During ravage, each invader damages the land and the Dahan at the same time. Oh man, they're like already all over the place. This can blight the land and destroy the Dahan, but any surviving Dahan fight back and destroy the invaders themselves. Fight! In the coastal mountains, one Dahan survived and fought back, dealing damage to the town. Hi, you see right down there? Alright. But you see, he looks damaged. The invaders will also ravage in the inland mountain. Oh yeah, right there. More blight. If the land takes too much damage, blight is added to the land. That happened in both mountains. Now they will build in the jungles. No! Not my jungles. I like my jungles. Both jungles just had a single explorer, so a town was built in each of them. We're going to have to take these jungle towns down. Those lands are still dangerous because next turn they will ravage and cause blight. We already have 2 blights out already. The invaders are relentless and explore again this turn. Oh, there they go. Oh, no, none of my wetlands. It's the wetlands. Both wetlands get an explorer since both are adjacent to a town or city. Man, they're just all over the place like rabbits. Let's move forward to the next turn when we know that the jungle will be ravaged. No. In the coastal jungle, there was only one Dahan and nobody survived to fight back. Blight is added to both jungle lands since each takes too much damage. Not good. Not my jungles. Leave them alone. Where's Tarzan gonna play? As you can see, the cycle of explore, build, and ravage is leading to the end of the Dahan and Spirit Island as we know it. Alright, what's next? But this isn't the whole story. It's called Spirit Island for a reason. With your help, the island can be saved from the invaders. Let's go back and find out how. Yes, let's find out how I can do something to these invaders. Ooh, everything's changed up. For thousands of years before even the Dahan arrived, powerful spirits have inhabited the land. The invaders are spreading impossibly quickly, and the spirits must respond. You are the spirits. Can you save your island? I hope so. Okay, what's next here? In this tutorial, you will control river surges and sunlight. That's the name of the spirit I'm playing. River surges and sunlight. Okay, so from there, we're going to head next. To win the game, you must drive all invaders from the island. That may seem an impossible task at the moment. Okay, so, in the next moment, what does it mean? However, the more you grow in power and make the invaders afraid, the easier it will be to win. Yes, instill fear in these people. Spirit presence marks the lands that your spirit occupies. Your presence is needed in order to affect the island. And there's one right there, very shiny. You start with one presence in the wetlands here. You will be adding more very soon. But first, as we saw before, the invaders have the initial chance to explore. Okay, well, I have to go in next then. Not happy about it, but we got to do something about this. Explore, I see that up at the top. The invaders card progression is shown at the top of the screen. They flip over the top card of the invader deck and explore there. Okay, it flips over to jungle with the J. The invaders explore in the jungle. You can hear the drums now. Oh, there he goes. There goes another one. Oh. The jungle cats attack. The invaders explored in the jungle. The card now advances, so the next they will build in the jungle and explore somewhere else. But before that, your spirit will grow more powerful. Let's begin the spirit phase that happens at the start of every turn. Yes! Yes! Grow in power, my spirit! Before that, your spirit will... Oh, yes. Spirit phase. Spirits of the island grew in power. Your spirit summary is always accessible at the bottom of the screen. Tap on your screen to view the full-size panel and full-size hands. You can also generate double tap. You can also generally double tap on cards or other controls to view them in full, like this. Okay, Boon of Vigor. Ooh, guess those things on the side are what you need to do it? We'll find out. Ray's going to teach us. 1 damage. Oh, if it's coastal damage, coastal will be 2 damage. Nice. River's Bounty. Gather up to 2 Dahan. If there are now at least 2 Dahan, add 1 and gain 1 energy. I'm going to multiply these little savages. Push up to 3 explorers or a town. Okay. Get some good cards, I think. Every turn, the first thing you do is choose a growth option from the 3 available options, which are here. There we go. Tap the middle growth option so that we can add more presence to the island. Okay. Your spirit panel has 2 tracks full of presence. The more you move from the top one, the more energy you gain in turn. It's like a 1-for-1 offer. Oh, that presence, energy / turn, and card play. Got it. Based on the growth option, we can add presence to any land that's 1 away from your existing presence. Because there's 2 options. Or you'll give us 1 option, I guess. Drag the first presence from the energy track to the highlighted mountain. So from right here, we're going to drag it. Drag it, not the screen. No, not the screen. The little glowy thing. There we go. Pop. Now you gain 2 energy per turn instead of 1. That's indicated by the +2 energy icon on the summary panel. The bottom presence track is for card plays. The more you move from that, the more power cards you can play each turn. Oh, that sounds cool. So we gotta move one now? Or am I gonna move the screen? Drag the presence from the card play track to the highlighted wetland. Oh, with that blight right in the middle. Okay. So let's move it, not the screen. Move it and not the screen. I'll figure this out. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Told you. Told you. Okay, we got that set up. No, we didn't. There we go. Right there. Okay. Now you have 2 energy as indicated at the top left of your summary. Oh, right there. See, it's kind of glowing right there. Bottom and northwest. After gaining energy, you have the opportunity to play power cards. Yes! You begin the game with a hand of 4 power cards. 4 to screw these guys up with. Yeah. Double tap or tap and hold a power card in your hand at the bottom left to see it in detail. Okay, well, we've already seen these, right? Yeah, Boon of Vigor, Flash Floods, we've seen that. River's Bounty, and Wash Away. Just wash away. Power cards cost energy to play. You can see the cost in the top left. For example, Flash Floods cost 2 energy and River's Bounty costs 0 energy. Good to know and keep track of. In order to play, we explained that we've been choosing these cards soon, but for now, tap Flash Floods and River Bounty to play them. We'll explain why we're choosing these cards soon. Okay. Yep, there's Flash Flood. Pull that over here to the side. I guess that's okay. That's my active side. And right here also. Oh, what's this? Massive flood. Oh, that's my innate ability. Notice that when you play cards, their energy cost is deducted from your total. We can only play 2 cards in total right now based on the bottom presence track. Even though we could afford to play Boon of Vigor, we can't play it as well. We're ready to move on, so tap finish playing cards below to continue. Yes! Let's continue. Kick some invader butt. Ha ha! There it goes. And now it's time to use some of these powers. Powers are the main way that you affect the island. Fast powers are marked in red and act before the invaders get a chance to do anything. We have the opportunity to use them right now. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do this. Fast powers. Slow powers are marked in blue and act after the invaders have taken all their turns. We played 1 fast power, Flash Floods. We can now use it to deal damage and get rid of invaders. Flash Floods can target any land that's within 1 range of a land with your presence. I've highlighted all the possible target lands for you. Oh, yes, you did. Let's get these invaders. How dare they? Now, in order to do that, let's target the inland jungle with the Lone Explorer. Drag from Flash Floods to the inland jungle to use it on that land. So just kind of drag it there. Like this. Woo. Pointy, pointy, pointy. No, not him. Leave him alone. He's not the target. He's not the... There we go. And he sinks away. Dealt 1 damage in the jungle is the most common way to remove invaders from the land. Once an invader has taken damage equal to their health, they are destroyed. Explorers have 1 health, towns have 2, and cities have 3 health. Okay, that makes sense. A city is worth about 3 people. Yeah, I'd say that. In this case, he was 1 explorer, 1 health, dealing 1 damage, so the explorer was damaged and destroyed. We destroyed the invader in that land, so they will be unable to build there this turn. That means that fewer invaders for us to deal with later. There are more fast powers left to use. There are no more fast powers left to use. Next to the invaders get to take their action. Oh no, invader phase! They're building in the jungle. There's a jungle card in the build slot, so the invaders will build in any jungle they have pieces in. Oh, so if you look at that track on the top, it's moving, right? So explore was jungle, now that moves over to build. They built a town in the coastal jungle with an explorer. They are in the inland jungle. Nothing happened because you, me, destroyed the invader. Destroyed. Next, the invaders will flip over a new invader card and explore in that terrain. Damn it! No. Invaders explore. Well, explore this. Oh, the marshland. In the marshland, of course. Oh, mountains. I'm sorry, mountains. Mountains. Oh, boy. After exploring in the mountains, the invader card advance. Next turn, they will ravage in the jungle and build in the mountains. I see how that's going forward. Yeah, I follow the track. I got it. All right, so what's next? Slow powers. Slow, turtle, slow. The invaders have finished their action for the turn, so now is our chance to use our slow powers. Let's start with River's Bounty. It can target any land within range 0 of our presence. So only any land with a presence, basically. Let's start with River's Bounty. It can target any land... using slow powers, just like using fast powers to drag the River's Bounty up to the land. Okay, so drag it right over it. Nope. Yes. Target him now. River's Bounty allows you to gather Dahan. Gathering lets you move pieces from adjacent lands to targeted lands. An additional effect is the power that there are 2 or more Dahan end up in a targeted land, a new Dahan appears. This is a rare and powerful ability. Oh, they're breeding like little rabbits for you. Warriors. Tap on the highlighted Dahan and an adjacent land to gather them. Okay, let's start making little baby warriors. Right, this guy over here. No. That doesn't help me. Now what I want to do is I want to take this guy over here. Yeah, move him in there. See, there we go. We got a new warrior. Now that we have finished using River's bounty, let's use our other snow power. All right. That's going to be our massive flooding, it looks like. Ooh, where do we want flood? The great flood will be written about and talked and discussed by theologians for decades. Oh, innate powers are using the same way as the power cards drag the massive flooding to the coastal jungle. Drag it, drag it, drag it! No, not, up. No, that's why. I know I would like to get that one, but that's not who. That's the one, yes. Massive flooding allows us to push an invader. Pushing lets you move pieces from the targeted land to any other adjacent land. Can I just push them into the ocean? The invaders will ravage in the jungle next turn, so that town is a big threat. We can deal with it by pushing it away. Yeah, oh, that's, yeah. Okay, what are we going to push it? Yeah. Tap the highlighted town to select it, and then tap the coastal sands to push it there. Okay, so tap that, and then hit that. Now, look at this. There we go. The months and years go by, as they always have. At the end of every turn, all played power cards are discarded. Your innate power expires, but you may be able to activate it again next turn. Well, let's see. I hope so. Turned out pretty good. Spirit phase. The spirits of the island grow in power. We beseech thee. You've completed your first turn of Spirit Island, but there is still much to learn. So let's carry on, shall we? Now it's time to grow again. We want to continue adding presence to the island to become stronger and affect more areas. Remember, each turn we choose only one of the 3 options. Tap the middle growth power so that we can add more presence to the island here. And here we go. So let's take one from, oh yeah, put some over there. Let's establish our presence on the coast. Drag the first presence from your card play track to the coastal sands. Move the presence, not the map. No, move the presence, no. Presence, not the map. Here we go. I got it. Right here. Drag the second presence from the card player track to the coastal stands as well. Oh, so putting it in the same place. Okay. That doubles up the power I have, I guess. Double power! Oh, when 2 or more of your presence are in a land, it creates a sacred site that's indicated on the board by the glowing mark underneath your presence. Oh, sacred sites are required to use some powers. You can think of them as a more powerful presence in whatever land they reside in. You might have noticed that your presence in the wetland also shows as sacred site, even though there is only one presence there. Yes, I do see that. Both of them are showing secret sites. This is because a river surges in sunlight. His special rule, river's domain, which treats their presence in any wetlands as a sacred site. So I technically got 3 sacred sites out on board now. 3 is a magic number. You can see your special rules at any time at the bottom left corner of your full spirit panel. Do that by tapping the summary panel at the bottom of the board. There we go. All right, so, okay. I see it now. Next. We finished growth and gained energy. We can now play up to 3 cards per turn, but we only have 2 left in hand. Tap them both to play. Oh yeah, so yeah, let's get rid of these, right? Let's do this. No, just tap it. Boon of Vigor. That and our Wash Away. Look at your innate power. Massive flooding has appeared again in your play area. It's time we explain how elements let you activate your innate power. Yes, please do. Let me know how to activate it and slay these these invaders. When you play a power card, you gain the element shown on it. For example, Boon of Vigor has sun, water, and oh, okay, those, I see them. I see them, sure. Wash Away gave you another water, along with earth. Total elements that are shown your card on hand. Total elements that you have are shown below. That is, it's below your hand of cards. Next. Oh, okay, next. Touch and hold your innate powers to see that it requires 1 sun, 2 water to activate, and you'll be able to use it in slow power phase. Yes, I want to do that. I want to do that. I see. Growth. Oh, yeah. Growth and then presence, innate powers. There we go. And we need 1 and 2 for that push. 2 and 3 instead to get to deal damage. 2 damage and push up to 3. I gotta build up to that. Elements only last while the cards are in play, but the more elements that you can gain by playing the right cards, the more powerful effects that you're going to be able to activate. Let's move on to using fast powers. Tap, finish playing cards to continue. Well, let's. Yes, let's. Go, go, go. Boon of Vigor. Targets a spirit, not a land. It grants 1 energy when you target yourself. In this game, you are the only spirit, so drag Boon of Vigor to the summary panel at the bottom to use it and gain your 1 energy. Feed me, Seymour! Now it's time invaders phase. There's a jungle card in the Ravage slot, so the invaders will deal damage in any jungle where they have pieces. Those bums. Those mutts. Yes, I know. They ravage the jungle. Let's look at the coastal jungle. Since we pushed the town away in the last slow power phase, there's only an explorer and Dahan there. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, 1 explorer, 1 Dahan. Right there. Right there. See? Don't like that explorer. Explorers always deal 1 damage. So this explorer will deal 1 damage to the land and 1 damage to the Dahan. Poor Dahan. But the Dahan have 2 health. So the damage does not destroy them. They float back and they'll do damage to the invader of the land. Yes! My warrior savages! Take them out! Explorers have only 1 health, so that was more than enough damage for a lone Dahan deal. If 2 or more damage is dealt to the land, blight is added there. This time the land only took 1 damage, so no blight was added. The 1 damage is simply ignored. The other jungle has no invaders at all, so no ravage happens there. Yay! Next, the invaders will build in the mountains. Boo! Yes, I know. Here they go. Invaders building in mountains. I'm the old man of the mountains. I didn't say you could paint my mountains. This turn, the invaders' construction is booming. Oh, well, we don't want to hear that. The inland mountain has more towns, 1, than cities, 0. So they will build a city there. Next, the invaders will flip over a new invader card and explore in that terrain. So that means that they will be ravaging in the mountains next turn. Wetlands. Hey. Yes, I know. Go. After exploring in the wetlands, the invader cards advance. Next turn, they will ravage in the mountains and build in the wetlands. See how it keeps sliding over? You're watching the top, right in the middle. We can limit the damage in the mountains next turn by pushing away invaders. Drag to use Wash Away on the inland mountains. Oh, okay. Is that what your point right there? Right there. Push both town and the explorers to the adjacent sands by topping the pieces and the sands. This will help the Dahan survive the next turn's ravage. We need them to be strong. They're all foot soldiers. Push. Push. You push. Go. Go. Before you use massive flooding again, you might notice that it has a sacred site requirement. Oh yeah, right there. See that symbol in the middle? Range 1 of any powers with this requirement can only target lands within range of sacred sites. Good thing your presence in the wetland counts. Yeah. Go ahead and use massive flooding on the top right wetland. Remember, you can move the map by dragging it. So we use it right over. Get rid of it. Go. Push the explorer to the sands. This will prevent the invader from building next turn in that wetlands. Go, go, go. Push. Yes. Get away. Nobody likes you. Time passes as it always does. We have reached the end of another turn. At this time, all partially damaged pieces are restored to full health. Take them out right away, or you'll be doing it all over again. Spirits of the island, grow in power. Grow in your power and majesty, spirits! Spirits, we beseech thee! We have reached the Spirit Island phase again. There are no cards left in hand, so we should do something about that. At the end of each turn, your played cards are discarded. Tap your discard pile on your summary panel at the bottom to take a look. Oh, that's the discard pile right there. Okay. So we can take a look at that. If we tap on it, we can take a look at that. Okay. And that's what it looks like. River surges inside. I like the name. Name's cool. Ooh, there's the discards. Flash Flood, River's Bounty, Boon of Vigor, and Wash Away have all been used, and fairly well, too. They've been used well. To get your cards back into your hand, you must reclaim them during growth power. Reclaim moves all of your cards from your discard pile back into your hand. The first growth option has to reclaim cards. It will also gain a new power card and 1 energy. Oh, good. Yeah, I see it right there. The first one on the list. First one on the list. Reclaim card symbol. Gain power card. And okay. Uncanny Melting. Oh, my God. Uncanny Melting. Uncanny Melting! All the cards in your discard have been reclaimed to your hand. Plus, we gained a brand new power card. Yes, we did. In this tutorial, we're using a power progression deck. So you automatically got the next power card, which is Uncanny Melting. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Uncanny Melting. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4th one. We can play up to 3 cards this turn. When playing cards, you want to think about how you'll use them during the fast and slow phases. Yeah. Slow and fast. Got it. Got it. Flash Floods can help before the ravage in the coastal mountain. River's Bounty and Uncanny Melting will help strengthen our position. Go ahead and play Flash Floods, River's Bounty, and Uncanny Melting. Go ahead, do it. Do it! Flash Flood. River's Bounty, Uncanny Melting. And then Massive Flooding. Of course, our basic power. Massive Flooding has been activated. It is going to be more powerful this turn, though. Touch and hold it to see that the second level has been unlocked. Ooh, yes. There we go, second level. Instead, 2 damage. Push up to 3. Nice. It's going to be more powerful, though. Yes, it is. Innately more powerful. Okay. Sometimes it makes sense to play cards for their elements even more than for their power effect. We'll make use of Massive Flooding in the slow power phase. Let's move on to using fast power cards. Tap, finish playing. To continue. Tap, tap. Caw, caw, caw. Have a look at Flash Flood by double tapping or touch and hold. It deals 1 damage, but also 1 more damage if the target land is coastal. We have a few coastal spots. I see. There's Flash Flooding. Yes. Fast power, range of 1. Target any land. Like little faces in the drawing, the little spirit faces. Coastal lands are any land that is next to the ocean, including the mountains where the invaders will ravage. This means that we can deal 2 damage there right now. Use Flash Flood on the coastal mountain. Use it! That's good. We can... Boom! Right there. Right in there. See that? Right here. Here. Not there. Here. Whenever you're dealing damage, you can divide it amongst the invaders in the target land as you wish. Towns have 2 health and deal 2 damage. If we deal 2 damage to this town, we'll destroy it and keep the land safe during the ravage step. So I think that's what we want to do right here. Look at that. Kapow! You gotta tap it again for the second. Kapow! And we're done. Destroying a town generates 1 fear. The more fear you generate, the more terrified the invaders become. Fear me in the power of my spirit. Generating fear will cause beneficial effects and reach easier victory conditions, so it's a good thing. We'll learn more about fear soon, but for now the invaders are going to take their actions, starting with Ravage in the Mountains. Ravage in the Mountains. It sounds like a game itself. Similar to last turn in the Coastal Mountains, there's a lone explorer with some Dahan. We know how that's going to play out. So it is the ambulance that's showing up. Once again, the explorer dealt only 1 damage and was then destroyed by damage from the surviving Dahan. Nice. Down, down into the ground you go. Inland Mountain, more trouble is brewing. There's a city that will deal 3 damage. Oh. That's rough. City dealt 3 damage to the land and to the Dahan simultaneously. That destroyed 1 Dahan and wounded another. Since 2 or more Dahan were dealt damage to the land, a blight will be added. 1 blight is added to the land. A presence from each spirit there is destroyed. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye. More fear. Cities have 3 health and 2 surviving Dahan dealt 2 damage each for a total of 4 damage, enough to destroy the city. Destroying a city generates 2 fear. They destroyed the city, those savages! That was a tough battle, though. But sometimes sacrifice is necessary on the path of victory. Yes, yes. Next, the invaders will build in the wetlands. I didn't tell them they could. Nobody asked. Our slow powers last turn are paying off now, as the invaders will only build a single town. Still 1 too many for me. The invaders explore. They're exploring the mountains. Or the mountains. They're just spreading like a disease. The invaders explore the mountains again, and now the invader cards advance. Next turn, they will ravage in the wetlands and build in said mountains. Slow. Our new power card, Uncanny Melting, can be used to generate fear. Use Uncanny Melting in the middle wetland. Yes, please generate more fear. No, not there. There. No. Yes. 4 out of 4! 4 out of 4 fear! With the fear from the Uncanny Melt, we've reached 4 generated fear. That earns a fear card and resets to track the fear generator back to 0. Get a fear card. Fear my card. I have a card for you to fear. Next turn, before the invaders act, the earned fear card will be flipped over, and resolved fear cards always have beneficial or neutral effects. Tap the fear deck button at the top of the screen to see the status. Fear right there. You got 1 earned. Better than none. Okay. We're good. Also note that removing the blight from the wetland returned it to the blight pool. If the blight pool runs out, game over, son. There are some built-up invaders in the coastal sands. Use River's bounty on that land to bring the Dahan there as well. Oh, let's bring some Dahan in. Let's make some little warriors. So this card here, I'm going to bring this over. Here we go. No, not over there. It looks like Spider-Man's web. Tap to gather the highlighted Dahan from the jungle and the mountains. A new Dahan will be added thanks to the special effects of River's bounty. So from you, and then you. Come on, join the party. You. There we go. Nice. A little warrior. With massive flooding powered up, we can deal damage and destroy invaders. Use it in the central wetlands to destroy the town. A little alpha gaming going on here. Tap the town twice to deal it 2 damage and destroy it, generating 1 fear of the foe. Go! After dealing damage, massive flooding also lets us push up to 3 explorers or towns. We could push away that explorer. Yes, we could. And we're going to. But remember that what happens in the ravaging land with a lone explorer, it will end up destroyed. Oh, that's right. So we want to keep him there. We can do it, but we don't have to do it, see? We don't have to. So let's finish this here and see what happens. Let's watch this guy go down. Yeah. Isn't he going to... Oh, when that phase comes around. This is a good time for you to use your 3rd growth option. Tap on it to gain a new power card and to add more presence. More presence of the spirit upon this land that you are trying to blight. Let's replace the presence that was destroyed. Yes, let's do that. Okay, we're going to drag the first presence from the energy track to the inland mountains. So you thought you got rid of it, but it's back. It's right. Here, you move this. Here it's glowing. Move it. And pop. We can play all of our cards this turn and plan to reclaim the next... Oh, okay, yeah, let's... Don't have a choice. We're going to do that anyway. Come all over here. We've unlocked massive flooding again, but only at 1st level. All right. Tap, finish playing cards. Tap, finish. There we go. Across the sky. Fast powers go off. Use Boon of Vigor on yourself by dragging it to your so bring it to my summary panel, then it affects me. Nice, cool. Not her, not them, right there. We have another fast power available, Nature's Resilience. Double tap or touch and hold to see that it has an element threshold. Whatever that is. This hair, it's killing me. Oh, Nature's Resilience, fast 3 within 1 range of a sacred site. The main effect, defense 6, isn't that useful this turn. However, since we have 2 water this turn, we can have the threshold. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Affect that blight. You will still be able to use massive flooding later. Elements are not consumed by effect, and you have them for the turn so long as the cards are in play. There's only 1 blight on the island, so use Nature's Resilience on that mountain, then tap the button on the card to remove the blight. Let's do this. Let's get rid of it right there. You go. Yes. And we're going to remove. Last turn we generated enough fear to earn a fear card. Now at the start of the invader phase, we get to flip it and resolve it. Ah! Invader phase begins. Worry of the interior. Each player removes 1 explorer from an inland land. Nice. Fear cards have escalating effects depending on the current terror level. We're still at terror level 1, so the top effect occurs. Whew. All right, here. Inland. Couldn't get rid of that guy in the marsh. We can remove an explorer from an inland land, any land. By removing a lone explorer from the inland mountains, we can prevent the mountains from building their next turn. Yeah, okay. Sure. Getting rid of somebody. I want to get rid of these invaders. Next, the invaders will ravage, build, and explore as usual. The sequence should be getting familiar. I think so, after 44 minutes. The invaders ravage wetlands. They ravage it. They cannot be trusted. Okay, so Tan takes some damage but took him down, as predicted. This guy is going to do... Oh, he's building. Exploring. Oh, great. More sands. We don't really have a town in the city there. Might as well put some explorers there. 3 up here. Breeding like roaches. We can clear the inland sands and prevent a build this turn. Use your power to push all the invaders to the central wetlands. Are you herding them there for something? Okay, I'm down for this. Let's see where it goes. Right here. Yep. Tap. 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 Now repeat twice. You get over here. And you. Okay. We can clear the inland sand and prevent a build in next turn. Oh yes. I just pushed it there. To push all the invaders. I got one more guy right here at the top. What am I waiting for? This guy up here. No, not in the middle of the ocean. No. Yes. Okay, come on. Okay, got them all right where you wanted them. As time passes, the months and years go by as they always do. The spirits of the island grew in power. In power! We need our cards back, and a new power won't hurt either. Select the first growth option. Okay, we got it. Pull beneath the hungry earth. Oh, yeah. Pull beneath the hungry earth gives us more damage and fear if used properly. Play it along with flash floods and river bounty to remove some key invaders this turn. Yes, I want to do that. So these 3 here shouldn't be too hard. Just tap them and bring them over to my player's side. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Yes. 1. And a 1. And a 2. And woo! 3 we go. Our innate power is activated at the 2nd level with these elements. Tap, finish playing cards. Yes. Yes. That 2nd level's good. Use Flash Flood on the coastal mountains to deal damage there. Oh, right there, the coastal mountains. We got that guy in this town. Destroying the town that will prevent them from adding any blight. We don't want that. Since the inland mountain is already clear, we destroy the town, and the coastal mountains, the invaders will not be able to add any blight this turn. Good job. But these guys over here in the inland, the coastal, gets his butt kicked as he tried to ravage. At the heart, I'm not taking that. Okay. The invaders explore. I hate that. Of course. Oh, coastal land. So they're coming out of the ocean like damn Fomorians. And then the mountains. I know. Right down there. This time the invaders are exploring the coastal lands, so they added an explorer to each land adjacent to the ocean. It's like one big beachfront property down there. So, Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth has 2 conditional effects. One that requires a presence and one that needs a sands or wetlands. Luckily, we can satisfy both. Use your power to destroy the 2 towns in the coastal sands. Leave the explorers there. We have a trick up our sleeves to deal with them next turn. Okay, I want to see this trick. So, you, down here in the bottom of my hand, so we'll get rid of this. This is what we'll do here. It said leave the explorers, right? So we'll get rid of this town. And, oh, he turned the fear track over! Let's set this up again. Get rid of this town. Flipped it. Getting ready to do again. Having more Dahan is always good, especially in a central location where they can be pushed or gathered from. Use River's bounty on the central wetlands. Oh, okay. Central wetlands right there. Let's bring in 2 Dahan from the inland mountains as there are no invaders there. Makes sense to just go with nothing. And we got more Dahan. As time passes once again. The spirits of the island grow in power. There is only a little more I need to teach you before you can take on the challenge alone. You have grown in power and knowledge. No! Don't leave me alone! At this point, we have lots of energy and not much to do with it. Choose the 3rd growth option to gain a new power card. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Woo, with we got a great major power. They are generally more powerful than the minor powers that we have been relying on. Often there is also a powerful elemental threshold ability, and this one is no exception. With the right element, missed that. Major powers have a drawback, and again, you must forget a power card to make room for them. I guess that means discard. Forgetting a power means that you don't have access to it anymore. You can forget any power, including from your discard pile or the major power that you just gained. Sounds stupid to do that. Tap any power to forget it, except for Nature's Resilience. We'll need that this turn. Must be part of the plan she was talking about. Balloon of Vigor, Uncanny Melting, Wash Away, Accelerated Rot. Which one do I want to get rid of? Okay. Goodbye. Okay, let's see what that does. Go ahead and add a presence where you like. Okay. Okay, with the top track. One of the wetlands. Right down here. Nice. We need Nature's Resilience for this turn, so start by playing it. Here it is. Here it is. Now it's your choice for what cards to play. Think about the problems that you need to solve on the board this turn, and when you are finished, play finish tapping. Okay, so should I just play all 3? Uncanny Melting, I really like that. And Wash Away works so good too. I'm going to take Wash Away. Now it's your choice for what cards to play. Think about the problems that you need to solve on the board this turn. When you are finished... Oh, don't leave it up to me! Have you seen me solo? I'll try this. The fast powers. Caw-caw, caw-caw! Remember, I said that we had a trick up our sleeve. Nature's Resilience has a Defend 6 effect on it. Oh. Defend is good. When we use it on a land, when invaders would deal damage to that land or the Dahan there, they deal 6 less damage. This means that they will end up dealing 0 damage to both land and the Dahan, but remember, after the invaders ravage, any surviving Dahan will fight back. This means that the Dahan can destroy the invaders there. The Defend is a powerful tool in the arsenal, especially with the Dahan. Use Nature's Resilience on the coastal sands to defend it ahead of the ravage this turn. Coastal sands, here you go. We earned a fear card last turn, so at the start of our invader phase, we get to flip it and resolve it. Invader phase. Speaking of which, Fear card. That's a Fear 2. Each player removes... You can choose any land with a single explorer or a town. It's up to you. Nothing can do a lot of damage in the middle. Put that guy up top. It's kind of calling to me a little bit. Yeah. Because that cleared off the whole land area there. Here comes the Ravage and the coast. Oh, ha ha. They tried to look at that. They tried to ravage with that. Oh, got double up on the fear, baby. What a build. They're pooping in their pants. The island is haunted. Yes. Yes, it is. We got them all in this central area. Let's see what we can do about that. Now you're ready to continue on your own. Victory is close. I believe you can do it. No, don't leave me unattended. It's never a good idea to leave me unattended. Remember the tower level card show that we need to win right now. It requires you to remove all explorers, towns, and cities. By generating enough fear to reach tower level 2, you can reduce it to just towns and cities, which is much easier to achieve. Okay, let's get it to level 2. We're almost there. Almost there. Some more powers to activate here. And I get to do this unattended. It's never a good idea to leave me unattended. Alright, so let's go to next and figure out how we're going to do this. Let's say positive. You've learned a great deal with your courage and cleverness, and I'm confident that you can achieve victory. Yes. You haven't seen me play, Ray, have you? One last thing, if you change your mind about a decision, you can do the undo button up at the top left. Oh, there it is. Menu, slow power phase, and undo. I believe that I will be here with more information as needed. Good luck. You have a power that targets specific land types. That power can be used on lands that match the restrictions. Keep in mind that you need to obey the range limits. Right there, Ray. Calm down. Accelerated rot and wash away. Oh. Okay. So, accelerated rot, I need that fear. And 4 damage, it's nice. Okay. Accelerated rot is a good card. I need to use this. No, that doesn't help, right? That doesn't help. I have to use it right here. If I'm going to use it, I have to use it right there in the middle marsh. So I want to do that. If I do wash away, okay, that's going to be the best thing to do for now. I hope. I hope. Pew! Yeah, he's gonna get his butt kicked over there. They should get destroyed when they try to... See if I remember that correctly. Okay, now accelerated rot. I do need to get the 2 fear that this is going to generate. I need that. I don't have a lot of options of where I'm going to play that, so maybe I'll hold on to that. Why did I do that? It's at a level 2. Okay, now, if I use the massive flooding center, I can get rid of some of these. That's what we want to do. Get rid of these invaders off my land! Like an old man with a shotgun out in the front yard. Okay, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. I have a plan. Well, I have 12% of a plan. Another year passes. Spirits grow in power! Let's go with a growth, I'm thinking. It's a little close. Not that blind. I need more presence. That will help. Maybe double up in the mountains, maybe? Or should I put it somewhere new? Spread it out a little bit. I really like the sacred sites, though, so there we go. Sacred site in the mountain. Through river surges and sunlight. Whatever the hell my name is. And let's double that one up there, too. Now, I'm going to have to get rid of a card. Not happy about this decision. Can I get rid of a card I haven't used yet? Or played yet? Drawn yet? I don't think it works that way. Oh, I need nature's resilience. Accelerated rot just worked out real good. Wash away, wash away, wash away, wash away. Okay. Bring these over. Now let's see about doing a little bit of damage here. Trying to figure this out on my own. Whoa, the island is moving. A moving island. Quickly, it passes away. I mean, passes away. Okay. Wash away an uncanny melting. Push up to the 3, but I need to. I really think I need to pull out that uncanny melting. Because my massive flooding. I mean, it works good with wash away. Now the invader phase comes again. These invaders. In each land with the Han defend 1. Wow, get to defend 1 for each. Nice. That doubles up for sacred sites. Oh no, Explorer! They got a double. They got mountains and jungles. They got double. Okay, Ray did not advise us about this. I think she's slacking on her job. She had one job, and she didn't fill me in that that's going to double up. Yeah, we know. We know this. We know this BS. All right. Slow powers go. Got this. Okay. Phase presence 1 fear. Target land is remove 1 blight as well. I got sands and wetlands. Maybe wasn't the best choice. But to generate me more fear. Fear the spirits of the island. Wash away. Yes, we know wash away. I think we're going to have to use it over here. Maybe. You cannot use more powers. Yeah, so I know that. And yes, we're going to have to get that right here, I think. Can we? Is that an option? Yes, okay. Pushing some of these schmucks away. More power for the spirits! Sacrifice for them! Yeah, growth big. I need to get cards back. Reclaim, right? Should I reclaim? Song of Sanctity. If land has an explorer, push all explorers away. Like that. Not sure where I'm going with this. Got stuck. Nature's resilience. I like that. Defense 6 is a great power to have. What else? Oh, yeah. I want to get some of the Dahan together, don't I? Ooh, the pool of the hungry earth. The earth starves for invaders. Okay, pull the hungry earth, pull that across over here. So, sanctify. Uncanny melting. That does work good. I do need to generate fear again. Now we're ready for the fast powers. Yes. So nature's resilience. I think I want to pop that right down here in the middle. The invaders are going to have a surprise. Boom! 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 Nice. Oh, there are no buildings on the land. Game over. Victory! Victory is mine. That's right. Needed to get rid of buildings, towns, cities. Now the invaders leave. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, those ghosts of the island scare you away. All the invaded settlements have been destroyed, and the morale is not strong enough to weather the loss. They depart the island for their faraway homes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. For a tutorial game, that was fun. And I really feel like that if you use this to learn the board game, you probably could learn it fairly easily from playing this. This is a fun app. Whether you're familiar with Spirit Island or not, I would suggest getting it, trying it, testing it out. Certainly is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. And I think you could tell that. I think it may have shown a little bit. All right, well, I'm your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am